welcome to Self Study YouTube channel. This video lecture is for 10th standard SSC board and today's topic is infinitive, gerund and participle. These are the English grammar lectures which we are going to study today. I hope you will enjoy this video and let us start. So what will be the type of questions which will be asked in the boards for this type of topic? So let's have a look on it. Pick out the infinitive or gerund or present participle and use in your own sentence. So there will be a sentence will be given and we have to pick out infinitive or gerund or present participle, and that picked out infinitive, gerund or present participle we have to make uses in our own sentence. The second one is unseen passage. It may come in the unseen passages to pick out the infinitive, gerund or present participle. So let us study them one by one. So this is a flow chart which I have prepared for you. So let us have a look on this. First one is a verb and it is divided into two types: main verb, helping verb or auxiliary. Helping or auxiliary verbs are divided again into primary or modal, and main verb is divided into finite or non-finite. Non-finite is again divided into transitive, intransitive, and non-finite is divided into infinitive, gerund, participle. Participle is again divided into present and past. So today we are going to study this part, the non-finite, infinite, gerund, participle, present and past. So we are going to study about this. I hope you know all these things about verb, main verb, modal auxiliaries. We are going to have another video on it, but I hope you know these things. So we are not going to study about this in this lecture. We are just going to focus on non-finite verbs. Let us start. So let us start with infinitives first. Infinitive, just remember the formula which I have written over here is 2 plus verb. If you remember this, you'll understand the infinitives. Let us check what is actually infinitives by looking at some examples of it. So I want to go. They tried to find fault with us. To err is human. Now we know the formula 2 plus main verb, right? So this is the formula and we have to see that in this sentence which word applies this. So 2 plus go. If you see, I have highlighted over here, then 2 and go is the main verb. So it is a infinitive. So we have to pick out this. I want to go. So in this, infinitive is to go, and you have to make usage in your own sentence. So you can make that sentence of your own. So I'm not going to discuss about it. I'll just tell you what it is actually. So over here, to find. Find is main verb and to. To err is human. To is given and is main verb. Err means to make mistake, like we all make mistakes and learn from it. So these are some examples of infinitives. Let us move forward with bare infinitives. Now it is not always that to will be followed. So in verbs, before the verbs, to will come. It's not always. There are some exceptions. There are some rare cases that to will not be followed, but there will be infinitive in that particular sentence. So let us see. The word to is frequently used with the infinitive, but it is not an essential part of or sign of it. So these type of infinitives are called bare infinitives. Let us have look on the examples which I have put forward over here. I will not let you go. Over here, to let should be there, but the to in the sentence is omitted and only let is there. I saw him do it. Saw. Now over here, main verb are only used. So the infinitive will be saw, run, do, pay, like that. So I made him run. he made me do the exercise again, I will pay the bill. So these are the infinitives. Okay, so these are the bare infinitives where to is not used. Let us move forward. Now check out this example. This is kind of tricky one, I hope not, but yes, let us see. It is time to go to the bed. To go and to the. Now over here, there, if you see, to is used twice. Now in a sentence there can be two infinitive, but we know the formula, what it is, to plus main verb. Now to is there over here also, over here also. We have to just check that whether this is main verb, this both or not. Okay, so go is a main verb, it is a verb, the action of going. Okay, but the, it is not a main verb, right? So over here, this is the infinitive. To go is infinitive and to the is not an infinitive. So just remember that you check out the formula and then start with it. So there can be two infinitives in a sentence, but well, in this type of sentence it was not there. Okay, in this sentence it was only one infinitive, which is to go. Let us move forward. So here are some examples. I hope you'll be able to solve them, but I'll just revise it for you. She came to collect her paycheck. Over here, to collect is the infinitive. The three bears went to find firewood. To find. I'm calling to ask you about Dad. To ask. Your sister has gone to finish her homework. To finish. So it was very easy. I hope you understand infinitives part. Now let us move to gerund part. What is gerund? We'll see it now. Okay, let's see gerunds. Now the formula to know gerund is main verb plus ing. Okay, if there is a main verb like play, let us assume play, and we have to add ing to it, play plus ing, what will it become? Playing, right? Now playing is gerund, but wait, it's not that easy. Playing, this playing should act as a noun in a sentence. If it is not acting as a noun, then it is not a gerund. It should act as a noun in a sentence. Okay, so let us see some examples and you'll easily understand. It's not that hard, but seeing through example will make it even more easy. Let us look first at the facts and then see the examples. A gerund is a word which is like a verb but performs the function of noun. Now I told you, right, that it is a verb. Okay, gerund is a verb, but it is acting as noun in a sentence. Gerund is formed by adding ing to the base form of the word, like play plus ing, playing. Gerund can be used after some words where infinitives cannot be used. Okay, so gerund can replace infinitives in a sentence. So we are going to see that as well. First, we will see about gerund. Okay, let's see some examples of gerund. I like poetry. Okay, I like reading poetry. Now this underlined part or the highlighted part, reading, is what is our formula? Main verb plus ing, right? Now this is following read plus ing. Read is a main verb, so this is a gerund. Teach me swimming. Okay, swimming over here, swim plus ing, main verb plus ing, so this is also a gerund. Acting, now reading is acting as a noun, swimming in this sentence is also acting as a noun, remember this. Playing is, okay, over here playing is also acting as a noun. Playing cards is not allowed here, so you should make sure that it is main verb plus ing and also that it is acting as noun. Okay, let us move forward with gerund in place of infinitives. Now over here, teach me to swim. This is infinitive, right? To swim, to plus main verb. Teach me swimming. This is gerund, main verb plus ing. So you can either write teach me to swim in infinitive form or teach me swimming in gerund form. So it can be converted from one form to another. To give is better than to receive. Giving is better than receiving. To give is converted into giving. To receive is converted into receiving. So this conversion happen, and it is really easy to convert it from one form to another. Okay, I hope you understand this part, like converting gerund into infinitives. Okay, let us move forward with the participles. Now participles are again divided into two parts, which we have seen in the chart. So two types of participles are there: present participle and past participle. So first we'll see about the present participle. Now the formula to understand it is main verb plus ing. Now most of you might be thinking that gerund is also using the formula like main verb plus ing, and present participle is also having the formula main verb plus ing. Now what is the difference between them? Let us have a look. It describes action as going on or incomplete. So it is having ing in it. So it will describe an action as going or it is incomplete. Okay. Now ing is joined to it, right? Main verb plus ing. Present participle acts as verb or adjective. Now this is important part. Verb or adjective. What was gerund? We studied, right, that gerund is acting as noun in a sentence. Okay, this is noun. So gerund has to act as a noun, and present participle has to act as verb or adjective. Okay, clear with this part? We will now move forward. Understand the main difference between present participle and gerund. Present participle is acting as a verb or adjective in a sentence, and gerund is acting as a noun in a sentence. Now let us look at some examples of present participle. We met a girl carrying basket of flowers. Now this is a beautiful girl who is carrying the basket of flowers, and carrying, present participle, what was our formula? Main verb plus ing is our formula. Carry, main verb, ing becomes carrying. So this is a present participle. Now we have to see whether this is acting as verb, adjective or noun. Carrying is the action going on, so it is acting as verb in a sentence. So this is definitely a present participle. Anil was sleeping peacefully. Anil was sleeping. Act is verb. So present participle, sleep plus ing. I gave him the most. Okay, Anil. This is a cute boy called Anil. I gave him the most appealing smile. Okay, appealing. How was the smile? Appealing. Adjective. Appeal plus ing. So appealing. So this is a present participle. I hope you got the examples of present participle. Now we will move on with the next one, which is past participle. Let us see the formula of it. Main verb plus ed plus d plus en plus t plus n is past participles formula. Let us see the facts. It denotes complete action or state which is over. In present participle, this action was not over. In past participle, it is over. It usually ends with edd, ent, en, n. So these are the words. If you remember the third form, if we take the example fall, fell, fallen, right? So this is first, second, third. This is the third form. Second form is past tense. First form is the verb, actual base form, and third form is nothing but past participle, which we are going to study right now. So this is the example. I hope you remember the third form. This is past participle. So it denotes complete action, ends with these letters, does the work of verb as well as adjective. In present participle also it was doing the work of verb and adjective. In past also same, but in gerund it is acting as noun. So let us study some examples. We saw a few trees laden with fruits. Laden, en, right? Verb plus en. So this is past participle. The coveted ornaments were gone. Now this is also past participle because main verb plus en or n. So mostly past participle are not asked, but we should know. We have prevented millions of child deaths. So prevented in this case. Let us move forward and have a quick summary of what we have studied till now. Infinitives, to plus verb. Okay, this is the formula to remember infinitives. In some cases infinitives may not be present as well. Gerund, verb plus ing, but the main thing is it should act as a noun. Just keep this in your mind. It should always act as a noun. Participle divided into two parts, present and past. Present participle have verb plus ing and it is acting as verb or adjective. Okay, difference between present participle and gerund, gerund is acting as noun and present participle is acting as verb or adjective. Past participle, verb plus ed, d, en or n or t. Okay, and it is acting as verb plus adjective. So past participle is really easy to understand and to identify as well. Infinitives are also. Gerund and present participles may be tricky because they have the same formula, but you should remember to check the parts of speech, which part of speech is it acting in a sentence. And we have taken the example, so I hope it is clear. And thanks for watching. If you like this video, consider subscribing to my channel. Until then, keep watching, keep learning. Thank you all.